Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this sensational, wonderful Wednesday. I'm not going to honk. My wife is still recovering from Las Vegas. She won't be awake for another couple hours. It's early though. It's barely 7 o'clock. But anyway, back to it, baby. Now here's the thing. The last 3 videos I did, I felt like a TMZ reporter. Hey, on the cutting edge here in Las Vegas, this is what's going on. Oh, and don't get me wrong, I had a blast. And actually, I take that back. The Nessun Dorma video was certainly a teaching tool. Okay, but let's get right down to the brass pedagogy. And that's another thing, guys. Guys, I love this. This is what I love. This is what I was born to do. You know, Perico was born to do this, and Delibra was born to do that. They're in their element. They're happy, they're prosperous. This is what I was born to do, teach. I love this better than anything. And I can't begin to tell you how many students I get. They buy the mouthpiece. I say, you got a free lesson. Come on, check it out. I'm going to practice first. I haven't played in so long. Guys, let me help you. Trust me. Trust me. After how many years in this business, over 3,000 students, there is, I don't care how bad you can sound. I've heard worse. And guys, and the whole point is, if you're not playing correctly, trying to get in shape, for me, does you no good. Let me do it. Let me help you get it right. Now, I'm telling you guys, there is nothing on this planet, well, my wife and my daughter, all right. Very few things on this planet that I love more than putting that puzzle together. Seeing a student that is playing great but wants to go next level, hasn't played in a while, wants to get started again, a ranked beginner, putting that puzzle together, relax the corner. Okay? I love doing that. So guys, get a 1SB. Get a 1SB and get started. I'm telling you. I can't give you Perico talent. I can't give you Delibra talent. I can't give you Tommy Parello talent. That is a gift from God. It just is. I can give you their chops. I can give you their chops. And whether you're a professional or you're an amateur and you take these incredible chops out to your community band or whatever, guys, that is there for you. Let me help you. All right, anyway, so I did not take my trumpet out to Las Vegas. I initially thought I was going to get a lesson with Tom Parello, but it turned out that I didn't, because we were just so busy. And when we weren't super busy, we were exhausted. So it just would have been a waste of time with the travel on luggage and all that sort of stuff. So it worked out fine. Maybe next time I'll bring my trumpet out. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. And I mean this sincerely. Okay? I could give a 2-hour lecture at, hypothetical, the UNLV brass conference. I could go 2 hours, not have my trumpet. That's all I need to teach. There's a spit buzz. And guys, I'll tell you what. Dave, Tom Delibra, Tom Parello, best of the best. Okay? I don't know if they spit buzz. If they don't spit buzz and I asked them to do it, it might sound a little awkward. Probably not. But guys, I'm telling you, how can these 3 guys, from being in their prime, mid-40s, up to Tommy Parello, who's 85, how can these 3 guys, night after night after night after day after more than one performance, nail nail these incredibly hard charts and not have a mark on their lip anywhere. How can they do that? How can Tom Perello, 85, guys, he's this big. He's this big. And double C guy. At this point in his life, it's incredible. Now, how can they do that? They are playing behind the horn. They just are. Whether they're spit buzzing or not. Now, if you watch all three of them up close and personal, guys, they are barely holding the horn. They are barely holding the horn. And the third picture, when we got together in the lounge and just started schmoozing and talking shop and everything, Tom DeLibra talked about Tom Perello, and he says, I'm paraphrasing, I hate this guy. His lips don't swell. Well, I took a look at DeLibra's lips, and his weren't swelling either after playing the Rat Pack. But again, there wasn't a mark on Tommy Perello's lips. Very, very mild, meek, quiet guy. He didn't say much. Yeah, they don't swell. Well, I tell you what, if he was using the kind of pressure that Stan Mark used, if he was using the kind of pressure that Bill Chase used, if he was using the kind of pressure that Maynard was using, trust me, his chops would swell. Trust me. He's not immune to that. That's not some freak of nature. The reason his chops don't swell, he doesn't beat him up. He doesn't beat him up. So whether he is specifically spit buzzing, guys, that in his own way, he is doing that and playing behind the horn. He's just flat out doing that. Now, I understand that Tom Perello likes to practice. He likes to get some practice in. Arbin, St. Jacome, Schlossberg, Clark. I don't know if he likes to do that or he feels like he has to. I know that he practices, but I've also heard from very few people he plays a minute and a half or so on a whisper mute before a gig, and he's warmed up. I know Perico doesn't do a whole lot of warming up. Tom, DeLibra, I didn't get a chance to ask him, but I'd be willing to bet it's not the Doc Severinsen thing where you got to go 3-5 hours to, convert yourself into Doc Severinsen. No, if he feels like he's got to warm up, it's very, very limited. Very, very limited. And that warm up is more, I guarantee you, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, is more of an effort to say, okay, we're good to go. I got the whole arsenal tonight. We're good. And you put it down. It's not necessarily warming up. It's more of, I bet it's more of a fact-finding mission than actual literal warming up. Okay? So guys, spit buzz. Now, you can spit buzz incorrectly, guys. You can do it. Keep the three. Guys, get my book. True Power to the Max. $10. Jerry called it the greatest book ever written on trumpet. Okay? Now, he had written 5-6 books himself, and he still made that claim. So, whatever. Get the book. Relax the corners. Offset the relaxed corners with a proper tongue placement. And don't overblow. That's another thing, guys. I did not say that. Perico, DeLibra, Perello, none of them were going through all this histrionics that Maynard was doing. None of them. What they would do is, it'd be very middle register. You don't even know they're playing. You can tell something is coming up because they won't take in more air, but you can feel them, you can see them, they're kind of compressing. Right? Okay? So, none of them are overblowing. Guys, trust me, not overblowing does not mean playing with a tiny little sound. Quite the opposite. These guys blow the freaking walls down on so little air. It's compression. And it's spit buzzing, and it's playing behind the horn. Back to it, baby. Back to it. eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. Love you all.